Today, in Chef's Guide, I'm going to show you how to do dressed crab. This is a nice big fresh crab, pre-cooked, and from here, I'm going to make it look like this. Okay? Now, with the crab, the thing about shellfish, if you don't know when it's been bought or how fresh it is, then don't use it. Very dangerous, very poisonous, all of it. So, that's one tip you should pay attention to. Okay, I've just taken off some crab legs. In these legs, you've got loads of crab meat. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly show you. You just joint it, cut it. Just got joints just like ours actually. Just cut off each joint, and you need a crab pick to do this that I haven't got. And you just push it straight through, and the meat pops straight out the bottom. Okay, so there's white meat going all through the legs. So when you've got time, you do it yourself. But when I was working in the restaurants and stuff, I used to get all the commies to do it. It's a horrible job. Nobody wants to do it, okay? The claws, I used to do, because that's where all the meat is, yeah? Nice, big and juicy, the meat. Now, again, I haven't got I normally use the back of my chopping knife. Now, if you haven't got a big knife at home, then you use this, yeah, it's a rolling pin. It's always good, or a mallet from the garden, something like that, yeah? Okay, so snap your crab, and straight away you've got meat coming off the bones that we have got in crab. And you just pick them off and put them into a bowl. For the main part of it, one hard hit and you should get into the shell. And it's just really simple. The meat's really easy. There's a bone going straight through the claw. And you just take the meat off either side of it and put it into a bowl. Okay, so I'll get rid of that. All that crab debris. And the thing about it, be very, very careful with the crab shells going into your meat. Once you've picked all your white meat, you tend to put it onto a big metal tray, a massive metal tray, and drop it from a height so you can hear all the shell clinking and you can pick it out, because if you've got any teeth left after eating it, you won't have any because you bite the shell all the time. Okay, what I'm putting out of the body now are what's known as dead man's fingers, which are highly poisonous, and if you get to the stage where you swallow them, then they'll choke you anyway. So make sure you discard them before using them, okay? Dead man's fingers is about 4 or 5 per side. Make sure you get all of them off. Okay, we've got all of them just there, like so. Now this is the main part of the body as well. Again, there's loads of meat, loads of white meat inside there, so they need picking out too. Okay, with the body itself, we've got brown meat inside. Now this is where all the flavour. The white meat's really nice and fresh, and the brown meat's where you get that really nice what's the word I'm looking for? A really strong sort of earthy sort of flavour. So you've got two dishes in one here. And to that, I normally add things like Worcester sauce. I'll add Worcester sauce to it. A little bit of hot chilli sauce is quite nice as well. Spice it right up. So you've got the contrast between the nice fresh crab meat, the white meat, and the brown meat gives you a beautiful contrast. There is nothing better than eating fresh crab at all. Nothing in the world. And when I go to seafood restaurants, it's what I always order. Fresh crab, a little bit of brown meat on the side, a little bit of lemon or lime juice straight on top. Perfection. Okay? Okay, so once you've cleaned the body out, simple thing to do is to get your white meat. What I'll do is, with the white meat, like I said, a bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of lime juice, not too much mayonnaise, just to bind, and then I put it into the central part of the body, like I have on the presented one. And on the two sides, I beat the brown meat with the Worcester sauce, maybe some breadcrumbs in it, and put it on either side, and I garnish it with egg white, egg yolk, which is classical. So it's a classical, traditional way to do it. Garnish. Put that over the top, like I have here. I've got some lovely chopped parsley, and it's a really easy dish. I think people make a lot more out of it than what it actually is. I know it's all right. You're saying it's all right for a chef to say that, but you know, it's a really simple, really easy dish that I think everybody loves. Okay, I'm just going to add some white meat in. Like so. And then you just need to garnish it, really. If you wanted to bulk it out of a bit of lettuce, you can. But for my garnish, I've got some sieved egg white and sieved egg yolk, which I'm just going to put in lines over the top of the crab like I have so. A little bit of parsley, a bit of lettuce. It's a perfect dressed crab.